The 14th Amendment explicitly bars lawmakers from holding office if they have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the country. It was originally designed to prevent former Confederates from reclaiming their seats in Congress after the Civil War. But it's now being put to good use in the state of North Carolina, where a group of voters are challenging the eligibility of Congressman Madison Cawthorn to run for re-election. Cawthorn, of course, was a prominent cheerleader for the insurrection both before and after it took place. One of the lawyers pressing the case told the New York Times, "It should not be difficult to prove you are not an insurrectionist. It only seems to be difficult for Madison Cawthorn."
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and I recently moved to North Carolina. And while there are many wonderful things about this place, there is also a huge festering boil on this state. It's that worthless leech taking up space in Congress named Madison Cawthorn, alt-right extremist extraordinaire.
Madison Cawthorn, before and after January 6th, I'm just going to put up some of what he said. "Call your congressman. You can lightly threaten them. The future of the Republic hinges on the actions of a solitary few. It's time to fight." That's January 4th. August 29, 2021, he referred to insurrection defendants as political prisoners, spoke of going to bust them out. That same day, he also added, "If our election systems continue to be rigged, it's going to lead to one place, and that's bloodshed."
This moron is pro-Russia, pro-Putin, pro-hatred, pro-violence, and anti-science, anti-democracy, anti-morality, and anti-being a productive member of society. Cawthorn is a rookie in Congress, but already has a track record of abominations to match up with just about anyone. The saddest thing is Cawthorn fits a model of many, if not most, Republicans now.
He is engaged in what will, in the end, be a wide-ranging conspiracy to overthrow the legitimately and democratically elected government of the United States. That's what this is all about. He is a member of Congress in his mid-20s who is constantly inciting violence on one social media platform or another.
Simply making noise is rewarded in Republican politics now. Sessions and hearings are not something the far right takes seriously at all. Many of them simply don't even show up, and none of them actually work on or discuss the matters at hand. They come with pre-planned talking points to get in no matter what the direction of the conversation is. It's just an opportunity to capture a soundbite, something they can spin into a TV commercial for their next campaign. But let's be honest, there is no next campaign. These jackaloons campaign nonstop. And Cawthorn and others like him do not even try to appeal to a wide swath of people. They pander directly to their base. They play us versus them fascist politics. Their hired staff of propagandists recognize fear and hatred as the most powerful motivators, and Cawthorn and Republicans like him have no hesitation in stoking that fear and hatred, evoking the worst out of humanity, pitting people against people. Events like January the 6th are a boon in the eyes of Cawthorn, who called for bloodshed on that very day and loves seeing America drift farther away from itself and democracy. It seems Cawthorn hates democracies. Look at his ire for Zelensky in Ukraine, and like many others in his party, he has nothing but warm regards for Putin's Russia. That's because autocracy is the only outlet for his lunatic ideology. No majority would ever back the insanity, hostility, and evil of Cawthorn's vision of politics. He sees himself and his savior Donald Trump as fit dictators, and that dictatorship should be the law of the land. Cawthorn has no tolerance of other people's ideas. Just listen. Do you ever hear him even a gleaming of a positive word out of his partisan megaphone? No, just division, arrogance, ignorance, and hostility. The real America, where you fight for the rights and freedoms of every person, is not a vision conducive with Cawthorn's worldview. He makes no effort to work with anyone, and every effort to push his own personal twisted ideology at every turn. He spends his time not collaborating with his colleagues in the House, but instead going on lunatic fringe podcasts to further his ridiculous conspiracy theories. And the worst thing is this pattern is not limited to Madison Cawthorn. More and more Republicans have adopted this disease of fascist politics such that the party has been wholly absorbed by these anti-American tactics. They bow down to anyone who can manipulate the system to seize power. Trump, who is the farthest thing from conservatism, is lauded as more than a god by these soulless parasites. And the extremists like Madison Cawthorn is now the prototype Republican, and that's a sad fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.